Hello there, YouTube. This is an explanation of my last video, quote, a place to call home, this is mostly for hearing people, interpreters, but I'll try to simcom. The reason I'm making this video is for interpreters on YouTube. They mostly tend to go see Signed Exact English, SEE, and for me that's kind of icky. So I'm going to show you how to make sentences in ASL. Another reason for this is for Dan to explain to you what word by word these signs mean. Okay? So, if you haven't yet watched my video, pause and go watch it. And open up the lyrics in a side window, because I'll be talking about that. Okay? Good. So, first chunk, first stanza is the chorus. So, first line. There is a place across the hills over yonder. If you were doing this in C, this would be, there is a place across the hills over yonder? That's just bullshit. No. In ASL, you do the place first. The place comes first, or rather, that's a little bit wrong. The topic is first, and then the response, the comment, is second. So here we're talking about where it is. So point, hills. So in reference to those hills, over that, far away, there's a place. And I'm signing this place with spatial respect to the hills. So hills, I'm positioning place here. So the hills are here, the place is here, I'm here, therefore the place is over the hills. Okay? Next, under the light of the moon. So again, C would be where under the light of the moon. But again, no. The where there is just a relativizer. Just for English, it tells us that we're locating something with respect to something we said before. So instead of that, you don't need to do that because it's already there. You've already positioned it in the signing space. So all you need to do is say moon shimmers down on that. You could say moonlight, or that's or the moonlight, it's under that. There's many ways to interpret a song. This is mine. So, next line. Quote, my love and I would walk through the night, or night. Again, that's C. In ASL, my love actually means a person. Love, this sign, is the verb, or yeah, the verb, basically, or love, like in the abstract. Like, love is a many-splendored thing, that sort of love. My love, you can say my sweetheart is probably the most common, at least in California, which is where I live. So, the sweetheart. So, my sweetheart and I would walk through, so would walk is just walk. Verbs are not inflected for time. They're inflected for aspect, but not time. But through the night is ASL syntax, comes at the beginning of a phrase or at the beginning of a sentence. So all night, my sweetheart and I, you can say together to emphasize it and, you know, to take up time, together, walk side by side. So this is a classifier 1, represents a person, so you can have a person walking along, you can have them bouncing along, you can have 2 people walking along, you can have 2 people meet. You can have 2 people, in fact, meet 1 person, but you cannot have 2 people meet 2 people because this means fuck. But you can have 1 person meet 1 person, 1, 1, 1. Anyway, so together, walking together. So walking side by side is just shown physically. And you don't need to say walk side by side. You don't need to say side on side. I don't know the C for that. Whatever. Hoping to find our way back. So what that actually means is we're looking for a way to return. Back is not like my back. No, it's to return somewhere, right? So, hoping is this is just hope. There's no genitive, or not genitive, whatever, I forget the term. The ing doesn't exist in ASL. It does in C. So you'd go hoping, I think, hoping, but whatever, that's bullshit. So hoping to find, this is search. So hoping and searching for a way, this is a way, like as in a manner of doing things and as in a road, to return. So hoping, searching for a way to return. How much time do I have? Okay. Next, first non-chorus. Watching the horizon for signs, signs of the sun rising up. So there's an implicit subject there, which is who was doing it, we two. So since I've talked about a couple other things in between, I'm going to reposition that pronoun. So I put my sweetheart right here. So for the whole duration of this song, my sweetheart is as a pronoun is right here in space. But I'm just going to reestablish it. So this is we two, or we plural. Actually, no, it's only we two, yeah. So I and whatever is in this space, which I've already designated as sweetheart in the previous stanza. So we two sit, plural, watch. So I watch, she watches, we watch. And this is sunrise. This is the standard sign for sunrise. So I'm just going to elide that into shimmer. And it looks like I'm out of time, so I'll cut this off and resume on the next video.